What's going on, guys? Joe Rosner with the Just Keep Reaching Daily, episode 4.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah. Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focus on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame.
Wake up! It's your day, it's your time. Get out there! 100% every single day, just keep reaching. What are we doing, huh? What are we doing? Are we gonna play? Are we at church? Are we setting up stuff, for anniversary? For great grandma's anniversary, great grandma and grandpa? Yeah, can you say hi? Made it to Minnesota, setting up for the anniversary tomorrow, Kelly's grandparents' anniversary. Getting Jack super pumped. Oak, the big oak. Jack, what are you doing? You helping Grandma? Huh? You helping?
He's helping great grandma.
Good job, buddy. What are you doing? What's in there? Huh? Where are we going? Where are we going? So this is what happens a lot of times is there's a difference between learning and knowing, and this is what really sets people apart, and this is also what really hangs people up is everybody, it's good to learn, right? But then that's where we have to start implementing, because if we learn and we don't implement, we don't know, right? So a lot of people are like, I know what's going on, but they don't really understand that knowing and learning are two completely different things, right? And what happens is we learn, and then when we implement, which means like trying something, if it's successful or if it's not successful, either way, now we know, right? So that's the difference between learning and knowing. And a lot of people, they try to learn before they actually know, or they try to learn to know, right? And they think that they'll know before they actually try it. And what happens is they get stuck in this cycle of learning, and trying to get the know before actually implementing. And that's where, when they do finally implement it, that's what happens is people end up, if they hear it, it doesn't go the way that they want to go, they shut down 100%, which they need to switch their mindset to learn something, implement it. If it's successful, cool, like keep moving forward. Now you know though, right? Now you know this works, like let's go, right? And if it doesn't, we also know, now we know, this didn't quite work, let's tweak it a little bit, let's figure it out, which is the learning process a little more, and then try it again, and boom, it's successful, now we know, right? We see it all over the place, right? We see it online all the time of people, they go into this fear factor, and that's those limiting beliefs that we're talking about is the moment that we allow time to think about stuff so much, and that's when it starts to switch, okay, we start to what if everything that we're doing. What if this could go wrong? And this goes along with what I was talking about on one of my posts the other day is we focus naturally as humans of, always lean more towards a negative aspect, and we actually have to try to look at the positive, right? So we think mentally, what if this doesn't work? And we focus on the things that might not work instead of the things that will work, right? And we look at it at a completely different state. So if we always focused on, okay, if I do this, I know that this is going to move me in a direction of where I want to go, and it's going to be able to impact thousands of lives. That's the direction we need to go, not, man, but what if this happens along the way? Who cares? If something pops up, cool. Don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as an opportunity to move forward, to push yourself in that direction and continue to serve and keep going. And the thing is with that is, the reason why we have to do that is because guess what? Say it's a program that we're offering, right? We're offering a service to somebody like your program, right? We're offering that service. And if it doesn't, if people start having questions or things are popping up, guess what? That's an opportunity to become better, to become,
Yeah.
you know, more aware. And now we can create or implement something in there, so that way everybody else who is going through the process never has to worry about it again, because you already fixed that tweak. Back to those breaks that we were talking about. Even if it's a 5-minute break, you know, stand up, get a drink of water, clear your mind for a little bit, so that way our mind isn't going numb to constant stimulation. So that way we can actually focus on the task at hand more powerfully and more creatively with more energy. And at the end of the day, they got so comfortable that they actually allowed to tell themselves this fucking bullshit story of, holy shit, this is okay, this is all that I need, right?
Yeah.
So that actually prevents them from actually being who they were meant to be, for actually applying and doing more when more was capable, more was possible for them, right? At the end of the day, you're chosen, right? You were born. That's a fucking gift, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All the way down to it. If at the, like, you got to think, you're not created to sit there and just
Yeah.
exist. You're created to literally freaking live. Your passion, help people, serve people, right? Do the things that we were here to do, and that's not to sit down and be comfortable making $40,000 a fucking year and say
Right,
that that's
right.
it, right? It's not. We do whatever it takes. If you see somebody at the gas station that could, you know, benefit from your service, we're talking to them. Talk to everybody. The whole thing of, oh, we have to hold on to what we have and continuously keep thinking small in this scarcity thing. You know that you need more. How are we gonna do that? Talk to everybody. Show up everywhere. Introduce yourself. I don't care, like you said, if it's a freaking lemonade stand and the parents are there, guess what? Talk to the parents. They probably buy your program. They probably need your program. And that's why
Yeah.
we're doing it, is because we know we can change lives. We know that we can help people. And the only way to
Yeah.
help people is to show up. And sometimes
Yeah.
that takes a whole bunch of work. 1, 2, 3.
I'm doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know. I'm all on my zone, I'm all on my own.